Hello students. Today we are going to discuss about weather and climate. Weather is the temporary condition of the atmosphere at a place. It means that where you are right now, just see outside of your window. So what is the weather you can see outside? It is sunny day or it's rainy or might be it's cloudy. So that changes which you can see outside of your window or might be you can feel as like early morning it was raining and then afterwards it's becoming sunny, so which always change. It can change within an hour or within a day, so that changes which occur that known as weather. Next, another hand side, we having climate. This climate is the overall average weather at a place over a long period of time. It's a long period of time. As like we can say weather as a short period of time, the same way we can say climate as a long period of time. So after studying about 30 years about one particular place, about one particular country, we can say that which type of climate they have. As like in India, we having monsoon type of climate. Next, we are going to discuss about the temperature. The temperature you feel every day is the temperature of the atmosphere. The degree of hotness and the coldness of the air is known as temperature. The temperature of the atmosphere change not only between the day and night but also from the season to season. For example, as like there's three important zones. So that area which is close to the sun, so this area near the torrid zone, they get direct heat, and that's the reason it's much more extremely hot. So the temperature is high. That area which is little bit far away from the sun or where they get slanty heat, and that's the reason this places they having moderate climate, nor extremely hot nor extremely cold. Next, that area which is where they are getting slanty sunlight or might be they don't get any sunlight, and that's the reason they are totally frigid zone. So most of the year they are full of glaciers, and so like this we can divide the different temperatures. As like near this north pole and south pole, the temperature is extremely cold. That area which is where they are getting directly sun heat, there the temperature is extremely high. Next topic is air pressure. So it is caused by the weight of the all the air in the atmosphere pressure down on earth. So air pressure is the force exerted onto a surface by the weight of the air. So whatever the weight of that air is there on the earth's surface, that known as air pressure. Mainly, we can categorize this air pressure in two different types. One that we have as like a lower pressure, and next we have high pressure. Children, just we remember where it's mentioned low. So where low pressure is there, it means that on that area the temperature will be high. They always go opposite to each other. Where it's high pressure, in that area the temperature will be low. So they always go opposite to each other. It means if it is sunny day, so in that area, the temperature will be high pressure. If that area, the temperature is extremely high. So what will happen if temperature is extremely high? So the pressure will be low. And another place where the temperature is much more lower, in that area, the pressure will be high. It means that whenever the sun heats the land surface, so that warm air always lift towards above. This is your sun, it's heating the land surface. So when they're heating the land surface, this hot air always move towards up while making collecting the moistures, and then afterwards somewhere they go and then they make the clouds and it's rain. So that area where the water moving the air moving towards up, so that land surface, this area come under the low pressure. So this low pressure, in that area always high pressure come and just move towards the low pressure. So this high pressure wind always move towards the low pressure wind. So this type of changes which you can see every day in your surrounding areas, that how the wind is moving. So always wind move from high pressure to the low pressure. So what happened in the circle? Heat whenever the sun give heat to the land surface, that land surface heated. Then they go up, they make the clouds, then they move with the help of wind somewhere else, and then they give the rainfall. So when this area is empty, is means that area where the wind moved towards up, so now this area is empty. So whenever the closer to this area, wherever the cold air is there, that cold air will move towards to fill this gap. So that's the reason always high pressure wind always move from high pressure to low pressure. So these type of changes which always occur in the atmosphere. Next topic is wind. Winds can be broadly divided into three types: permanent winds, seasonal winds, and the local winds. So the first one is permanent winds. The trade winds, westerlies and easterlies, are the permanent winds. These blow constantly throughout the year in a particular direction. You can see this direction of the winds as like in northern hemisphere, these winds are moving like this, and in southern hemisphere, these winds are moving in this direction. In the easterlies, they are moving this direction, and in westerlies, they are moving in this direction, and in easterlies, they are moving in this direction. So these type of wind directions, which always done for the whole year, there is no any changes for this, and that's the reason it's known as permanent winds. You can see the wind movement, wind direction, as like this near the torrid zone is shown from the red color, as like this place which were known as trade winds. This trade winds. Next, above to this were known as westerlied winds. Next, above to this known as easterlies winds. So these type of different winds were known as permanent winds. Next, we have seasonal winds. So these winds change their direction in different seasons. For example, as like we can say monsoon in India. So that red color which you can see, so they don't come always. They just come in whole year for one time near the month of April, May, when there is low pressure in our country, and that's the reason this wind changed their path and entered towards Indian continent. So that wind known as monsoon wind. Next, we have local winds. So these blow only during a particular period of the day or year in a small area. For example, we can take as like this Lu, that is the local wind of our country, which mainly blow in summer seasons. Thank you.